A quick new idea daily from the world's greatest TEDx talks. I'm your host, Atossa Leoni, and this is TEDx Shorts. At what age do you think you'll retire? Today, millions of baby boomers are moving into their senior years with empty pockets and declining choices to earn a living. And in a society where social status is so closely tied to financial status, it can feel humiliating and isolating. Elizabeth White opens up an honest conversation about financial trouble and offers practical advice for how to live a richly textured life on a limited income.
To look at me, you would not know that my electricity was cut off last week for non-payment, or that I meet the eligibility requirements for food stamps. These days, I'm buying the trial-sized jug of Tide to make ends meet. I bet you didn't know laundry detergent came in that size. You invite me to the same expensive restaurants the two of us have always enjoyed, but I order mineral water now with a twist of lemon, not the $12 glass of Chardonnay. I am tired of trying to fake appearances. A friend told me that I'm broke, not poor, and there is a difference. I live without cable, my gym membership, and nail appointments. I've discovered I can do my own hair. There is no retirement savings, no nest egg. I exhausted that long ago. There is no expensive condo to draw equity and no husband to back me up. Months of slow pay and no pay have decimated my credit. Bill collectors call constantly, reading verbatim from a script before expressing polite sympathy for my plight and then demanding payment arrangements I can't possibly meet. Friends wonder privately how someone so well educated could be in economic freefall. There are not many opportunities for work anymore. I don't remember exactly when it stopped, but I cannot deny now having entered the uncertain world of formerly and used to be. I'm not sure anymore where I belong. What I do know is that dozens of online job applications seem to just disappear into a black hole. I'm wondering what is to become of me. So far, my health has held up, but my body aches, or is it my spirit? Homeless women used to be invisible to me, but I appraise them now with curious eyes, wondering if their stories started like mine. Very few of my friends had set aside the 15 to 20% experts tell us we need to maintain our standard of living in retirement. My friends, many in their 50s and 60s, were looking at a downward mobility, a work for life proposition, just a job loss, medical diagnosis, or divorce away from insolvency. We may not have hit rock bottom, but many of us saw a sequence of events where rock bottom was possible for the first time. And the truth is, it really doesn't take much. You wouldn't know it to look around you. I'm not the only one in this situation. And if it's not you, it is your parents or your sister or maybe your best friend. We get good at faking normal. Shame keeps us silent and siloed. We live in a world where success is defined by income. When you say that you have money problems, you're announcing pretty much that you're a loser. When you're a graduate of Harvard Business School, as I am, you're some kind of double loser. We boomers hear a lot about how we have underfunded our retirement, how it's all our fault. Why on earth would we draw down our 401k plan to cover the shortfall on our mother-in-law's nursing home care, or to pay for our kids' tuition, or just to survive? We're accused of being poor planners and deadbeats, all that money we spent on lattes and bottled water. To shame and blame is so deliciously tempting. But let's not mix up individual isolated behavior with the systemic factors that have caused a retirement income gap. Millions of boomer-age Americans did not land here because of too many trips to Starbucks. We spent the last 3 decades dealing with flat and falling wages and disappearing pensions and through-the-roof cost on housing and healthcare and education. It used to not be like this. We all remember the 3-legged retirement income stool, which had the savings and pension and Social Security. Well, that stool has gone wobbly. Take savings. What savings? For many families, there's just nothing left to save after the bills have been paid. The pension leg of the stool has also gone wobbly. We can remember when many people had pensions. So what did we get instead? We got 401k type plans. And suddenly responsibility for retirement planning got shifted from our companies to us. We got the reins, but we also got the risk. And really the numbers tell the story. Half of all American households have no retirement savings at all. No 401k, no IRA. Among 55 to 64-year-olds who do have a retirement account, many near retirees are dependent on Social Security as their retirement plan. But here's the problem. Social Security was never supposed to be the retirement plan. Things have changed a lot from when Social Security was introduced back in 1935. So what's the play if you've landed here and you're 50 or 55 or 60? Here's what I've learned from my own experience. The cavalry's not coming. There is no big rescue, no Prince Charming, no big bailout in the works. To have a shot at something other than being old and poor in America, we're going to have to save ourselves and each other. I've had to come out of the shadows, and I'm inviting you to do so as well. I'm not going to tell you that it's not easy. I ventured, though, to tell my story because I thought it would make it a little easier for people to tell theirs. I think it's only through our strength in numbers that we can begin to change the national la conversation that we are having on this retirement crisis. We need now a new way of thinking about what it means to be old in America. And we need guidance and ideas about how to live a richly textured life on a much more modest income. So I am calling on change agents and social entrepreneurs, artists and elders and impact investors. I'm calling on developers and disruptors of the status quo. We need you to help us imagine how to invest in the services and products and infrastructure that will support our dignity, our independence, and our well-being in these many, many decades that we're going to live. My journey has taken me from a place of fear and shame to one of humility and understanding. I'm ready now to link shields with others to fight this fight, and I'm inviting you to join me.
The TEDx talk you just listened to was recorded at a TEDx event in Richmond, Virginia. All TEDx events are independently organized by volunteers who believe in TED's mission of ideas worth spreading. Special thanks to the organizing team at TEDxVCU. Visit TED.com/TEDxShorts to listen to the full talk and learn more about TEDx Shorts. I'm Atossa Leoni. Thanks for listening, and see you tomorrow.